Hello and good morning. All right. How's everyone doing this morning? Are you all ready to have some coffee with me? I'm really looking forward to it. Give me 30 seconds. I hit play. I realized what time it was, and I was like, hey, let me get going. So a lot of this will go into the YouTube channel. Where I do a lot of my behind the scenes stuff, where you guys get the unedited version of the podcast. So it's kind of cool. So it's Tell Me Thursday. Right now, I am plugging in the title into the podcast so that way I can save it, and then we'll be able to do the recording from there. And special announcements. All right. Who's ready to do this? So save this. And okay. All right. You guys ready to start the podcast? I'm going to work from there. All right. Well, and we're going to edit the audio because we want to record. All right. Ready? Me too. Hello and good morning and welcome to the Coffee with Christine show. I am so excited that you are here to join me on the podcast for career and family-minded women who are looking to normalize self-care and start manifesting and calling in law of attraction to really create the life and lifestyle that they deserve and that they crave. So this is for women who are introverted. I'm pretty inclusive. So I'm not going to say that if you're not a woman or you don't identify as a woman that you're not welcome. But most of my topics will be pertaining to introverted women. Speaking as one and for one, I like to give you guys tips and tricks on what usually helps me as an introvert and what helps me feel restored and rejuvenated. And I love sharing that kind of information with you guys. So that being said, I just want to remind you all, especially if you're watching in the group, I really want this to be a party. I really want this to be a community. So if there's any resources that you guys think would be helpful for everyone else to know, please feel free to drop it in the group. You can also post uplifting memes or quotes or anything that you guys think the group would find fun, fascinating, and just knowledgeable. Yeah, we're all about spreading knowledge and normalizing self-care and allowing ourselves to really take care of ourselves so we can really show up for others in our lives. So today is November the 3rd. Today is episode 37. And on Thursdays, I like to either have special guests or tell you a little bit more about programs. And, we cover topics, questions that you guys are asking and stuff like that. I am sipping on my Folgers coffee with my Planet Oat Milk. It's coconut coffee. So it's not Folgers. It's the Walmart brand toasted coconut. Have you guys had that? It smells like magic. I love it. Absolutely love it. And the oat milk makes it even better. All right. So I always start off by pulling a tarot card to set the intention for this episode. And today, I think we just had this card. It's going to be the Ace of Swords. So we've got some new ideas. It's Ace of Swords, which usually represents swords, air, cutting through air, so thinking and thoughts and perception, new ideas. Ace always represents the beginning, new things. One is the beginning of everything. But for those of you listening to the podcast and you didn't see the card, it is a hand. We're going to assume it's Jon Snow's hand. And he is up at the wall. It's a single hand holding a single sword. And it's in front of the wall. And so new things, new adventures, new experiences. But new ideas. All right. So hopefully today will generate some ideas for you guys on what you can do for yourself to really up your level in self-care. So today I do have a couple special announcements that I'm really excited about. So I wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping with that. First off, for those of you who are new, you don't know who I am. My name is Christine, and I call myself a life balance alchemist. And what I do is I help other women integrate self-care into their daily routine in a way that creates traction and balance in all areas of their lives. A lot of coaches and a lot of programs usually just choose to focus on solely one project. So maybe you'll have a health and fitness coach, maybe you'll have a business coach, maybe you'll have an organizational specialist come in. I encompass everything, and I help you create a balance in all areas. And I do this by tapping into what I know about law of attraction. I've written Courting the Universe, and I also created the Sacred Life List method. So those are two books that I recommend. If you want to know anything about what I'm doing and how I do things, those two books are going to be in the resources link. Purchase them, because Courting the Universe goes into everything you need to know about manifesting the life you desire. And Sacred Life List method is the exact program and planner and everything that I use to create balance and structure in my own personal life. And without that, there's a lot that I wouldn't have accomplished. So that's why I share it with you guys, because it has helped me do so much. Like, we won't get into all that. But what I love to do, so next Sunday, or this coming Sunday is going to be, I think it's the 6th. No, that's not even. I want to say it's the 6th. We are going to be doing what I call Coffee with Christine. And it's pretty much, it's going to be like this, except I'm going to open the room for you guys, and it's going to be an open door coffee chat. So you guys get to come in and sit and actually really like talk, and not just chat over the comments. You'll be able to actually sit down, show up on the screen, and just let me know what's going on. What this does is it gives you a free platform to come in, and we get to meet, we get to greet, we get to interact with each other, and we just get to have a virtual cup of coffee together. And it's one of my favorite things to do. I've run a few of these, and my favorites are when people show up. I don't like talking to myself, guys. So, having people come in and join me in the for the Coffee with Christine chat on Sunday. I'm going to send out the special invitation. I want you guys to join me, okay? So that will be coming on Sunday. Now, next on the list is I have my list digitally today. So I've created a new assessment, and I was honest, I was going to make it a paid assessment, but I think that instead of viewing it as a paid thing, it's going to be an application. So what this is going to do is going to help me assess where you are in your life balance. And by filling this form out, this will allow me to really see what you guys are struggling with. So if everyone who's watching, everyone who's listening, I want you to head to the link below for the Sacred Life Assessment, because that will give me the insight that I need to really customize the group, customize the show, customize the materials that you need. And that is going to be so important for the group to be able to move forward and really make the difference that we want it to make. I want you guys to have as much say in what I'm putting out there as I do. This is, I'll be the culture of it all, but you guys help. I've got plenty of ideas, but if they don't work with you or what you're doing, it's not going to do any of us any good. So I want you guys to feel like you have a say in a lot of the topics, okay? So one of the other things, if you guys haven't heard, I've created a program. It's a 12-week program called the Sacred Lifestyle Renewal. And what that does, it is a 12-week program, and you go through the 10 key areas of your life, and we remove your energy blocks, we remove your programming, and we help you rewrite your future and reprogram your mindset in a way that is going to help create a beautiful balance in your life. And I'm really excited about this because this is, again, the Sacred Lifeless method is everything that I've personally used to really up level. And I know that so many of us as moms, so many of us as employees, we feel stuck, we feel isolated, we feel like no matter what we do, we can't get ahead, and we're stressed, and we're getting ready to go into the holidays, right? Let's get ahead of the game. Seriously, let's get ahead of the game. Let's get you feeling good. Let's get you feeling confident. Let's get you feeling balanced. All right. So I want you guys to fill out the assessment, and we'll be able to really see if we're going to be a good fit for the 12-week program. I would love to have you guys in it. And usually, especially with the 12-week program, I do like to get you guys in and involved. But if I don't think that you're going to be a good fit for the program, there's a ton of other resources that I offer that I would love to be able to suggest to you, including books, including the podcast. There's so many different resources that will help me meet you where you are. Okay. So if you're not ready for the 12-week, I have other courses and other things that would really help you. And I want to be able to customize that for you. Okay. So now I'm going to tell you guys one thing. Okay. So now I've kind of given you guys a little bit of the housekeeping stuff, but I want to tell you guys about Ashley. Ashley is she's someone that I've known for a little while, and she is absolutely amazing. This girl is a rock star, and she gives off this beautiful glow and this beautiful energy. And when she is in her element, she's fantastic. But just like everyone else, she suffers from not putting herself first and not really stepping into herself. What she's managed to do with even just a one-on-one session with me, she's been able to streamline her mindset, see where she needed to cut a few things out, see where she needed to get rid of some old stories. And this girl's been on fire. So she's up-leveled in her business. She feels so much more confident. She's embracing who she is. And she's been allowing herself to work through the emotions that are coming up as opposed to not facing them or stuffing. They call it stuffing it down. Instead of stuffing down the emotions, she's been really facing them head on and addressing them. And we do that in the program. We do that in our VIP sessions, which she was one of the clients of. And she has been, it's been all she's needed. You know, sometimes just one sit down is enough to change everything. So I want that for you guys. I love hearing Ashley's story and her big aha moments. And, you know, even if you go through the VIP, even though it's for one day, you get continued access to me. So we celebrate your wins. We celebrate your rough days, because knowing that you're having the rough days allows us to see and pinpoint where else we can do some work with you energetically. We can biohack and start rewriting your mindset through doing physical things. And there's so much on an energetic and a physical level that ties it all in and creates this beautiful balance in your life. So I'm really excited for Ashley and all the movement and momentum that she's creating for herself. And I want that for you guys too. So again, especially if you're just joining and catching on the tail end of this, I want you guys to register. There's a link below, and I want you to register for the Sacred Lifestyle Assessment. What that's going to do is it's going to give me a real clear snapshot of what you're struggling with and what ways I can help you and how I can address it in the show, how I can address it in the program, and what the best path for you will be. You will get a free personalized report of exactly the steps that you can take right now, including some tips to be able to move forward immediately. You'll get a couple resources that I think are going to be pertinent to you. And again, this is all customized and it's all reviewed by me personally. So I'm creating this pathway for you to be able to start living your best balanced life. Okay? All right, my dears. So let's be real. The universe loves clarity, absolutely loves clarity. And one of my favorite things to do, I've discovered this as my power tip. I probably shouldn't even be telling you guys this, but I want you to take some time and I want you to journal about the life that you want. And I want you guys to do it from an angle of it's already happened. Do it for one entry. Let me know how it goes. And then move on with your day. Do the journal entry as if you have lived what you've wanted. Whether it's winning the lottery, whether it's having the relationship you want, whether it's getting the promotion at work. Let's write it out as if you've done it already and then set it aside and move on with your day. And I want to see what happens. Okay? All right, my dears. So that is Tell Me Thursday. Tomorrow is Frisky Friday. So we're going to be playing a fun what if game. I always like playing on Friday. Friday's for fun. And we deserve to have all the fun ever. So I've got a few things up my sleeve. I can't wait to see you tomorrow for Frisky Friday. Thank you so much for joining me today for your daily dose of love and caffeination. And go and live today with the utmost of passion. Love you so much. Thanks for watching and listening. Bye.